Welcome to Energy and Mining Technology Investment Interview Series presented by Early Birds and Energy Conference Network for the Energy and Mining Technology Investment Summit happening on 18th and 19th of August in Sydney. This will be in-person event as well as a virtual summit. My name is Chris Poria. I'm a co-founder of Early Birds. Today I have Stefan Haraba with me as part of this interview series. Stefan has been at the forefront of drone autonomy R&D for nearly 20 years. Following his PhD in computer science robotics, on this topic, he spent 13 years at CSIRO, where he continued his work on vision and LiDAR-based perception and navigation for drones. Stephen led the development and commercialization of Hover Map in CSIRO, and he co-founded Emesent in 2018 to bring this groundbreaking technology to market. Welcome, Stephen, on this interview series. Let's start with if you are able to brief us about Emesent and your products and the market you serve.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Chris, and a pleasure to be here, and thanks for the opportunity. So I think probably based on the intro that you read, you can guess we're basically a robotics and data analytics company, and we focus on autonomous digitization of really challenging assets and places that are hard to reach. The way we see things moving in the future, it's pretty clear that organizations are going to continuously need to map and monitor their environments and their assets, even the very challenging areas. And this really helps to optimize the performance of those assets, reduce unplanned downtime, and improve safety. So our vision is really to be the world leaders in this field of autonomous digitization of really challenging, hard to reach places. And by digitization, I mean not only the collection of data, but also the interpretation and analysis of the data to derive insights. And so our primary market at the moment is underground mining. And what we're kind of most well known for is our solution, which allows drones to fly autonomously in these underground mines into areas that are totally inaccessible and capture really detailed, valuable 3D maps of those environments for the mine planning and surveyors. And then obviously the same solution on a drone or off a drone can be used in areas that have similar problems, be it construction, oil and gas, and defense, etc.
Great, thank you, Stephen, for that. And we would be definitely very interested in understanding your journey to founding Emesent.
Yeah, it was an interesting journey. So obviously, like you said, I was with CSIRO for 13 years with a background in robotics and leading a team there on developing some of this capability. And a few things came together at the right time. So we ended up having this concept which we called Hover Map, which is a payload which you mount onto a drone, which allows the drone to fly autonomously where there's no GPS and to map. And we saw some potential use cases for this in industry, and we started getting interest from industry. At the same time, there was an entrepreneurial program launched within CSIRO. So we were part of that and joined an accelerator. So myself and my co-founder, Farid Kandul, who's now CTO, embarked on this journey to try and see if we could commercialize this hover map technology, and went through the accelerator and worked on the business model. Started getting a lot of interest from industry, especially in the mining space. So we decided it was something worth pursuing. We were excited about it, so we worked on the business model together. Kept developing the technology within CSIRO. I got introductions to some really great people through the ON program. Got to meet a bunch of mentors and advisors. And then towards the end of 2018, we completed a VC funding round with Main Sequence Ventures, and we founded Emesent and spun out. And some of the CSIRO technical team joined us as well. And then since then we've been growing, and we're now almost 80 employees. Actually, I think this week we have reached 80. And yeah, obviously shipping products around the world to mining and other customers.
Great, and congratulations to your success so far. I was interested in understanding whether it was challenging transition from a research scientist to a startup founder. What was what kind of challenges you saw?
Yeah, there were definitely challenges, but I think like I said, we're very lucky to be in that situation with CSIRO, that there was that entrepreneurial program, very supportive. I mean, allowing us to keep working on the technology and building the business model while we're still part of CSIRO, and having access to those advisors and mentors. Obviously, there's a lot for us to learn with a research background, to transition that into sort of understanding how to turn a bit of technology into a business. I'd been involved in another startup just on the side for a while, so I learned a little and got really excited about this potential journey. But then, yeah, a lot was learned through that accelerator, and obviously in the early days of spinning out of CSIRO. And I think we've also been fortunate to surround ourselves with a great leadership team. So the people that we've managed to hire and on board to lead certain departments that we obviously are not experts in ourselves has made the journey easier. So I think like any startup, a lot of challenges, but we're given a good head start through that accelerator in CSIRO.
Great. And any advice for others looking to commercialize technology, either out of especially CSIRO or other universities?
Yeah, obviously, I think perseverance is a good quality, but I think probably the most important one is just understanding the customers and the challenges that they have, and trying to solve the solution, or provide a solution and not doing it the other way around. I think that was kind of a bit of a change in the mindset that we underwent when we went through this accelerator. You're forced to get out of the building and speak to potential customers and really understand what challenges they have, not just trying to sort of fit your solution to their challenge. So I think that's pretty obvious to many others outside of research that have been dealing with industry for a long time. But if you're just used to sort of academia and research, it might not seem as obvious to get out there and actually speak to potential customers, and really then develop your technology or solution to solve the problems that they have.
Okay. Thank you very much, Stephen, for your time and sharing your insights today. And we are looking forward to seeing you at the Energy and Mining Technology Investment Summit on 18th and 19th of August in Sydney. Thank you very much.
Great. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to being there in person as well. Thanks.